Are you below the age of 35 and an entrepreneur, and you have a business idea or you have a business, and the one problem that you seem to have is lack of capital? Now, I know you most likely answered yes, and today I want to tell you of a good initiative that you can make use of to grow your business, to make your business idea into an actual business, and that's coming right up after the credits. And Opportunities Project, known as KYEOP. Now, what is the biggest struggle for very many young entrepreneurs? It is a lack of capital. Many of us are dreaming of how we'll be able to become real estate magnates or start these businesses that will be employing so many people. But yet, at the end of the day, we do not have the funds, we do not have the training, we do not have the expertise to actually make these dreams a success. There are programs in Kenya like Blaze BYOB by Safaricom. There is also the Lions Den by KCB and Tujiajiri by KCB. There are other projects that have been started by other firms that are specifically about helping young people to build their businesses. And the truth is that if the youth are helped or given the opportunity to create employment, then we will start to solve so many problems in Kenya. The first thing that you need to do is to go to the website below, MbeleNaBiz. It is a competition where you will actually place your application, and you're applying for 900,000 to 3.6 million. What you need to understand is that go and sit down and actually think of how you will create that business. If you have a business idea, this is the best place to start. And I'll take you through the application process as we go through it, because hey, I am also applying as well. Because the truth is, we need to create business for young people and create employment. One of the major things that you need to check is this: the lead applicant and at least 70% of the shareholders must be below the age of 35. Secondly, you need to have at least a Form 4 education in order for you to apply. Number 3, the business must operate in Kenya. And number 4, you must be a Kenyan. If you're a Kenyan who's living abroad, you must show that the business will be located in Kenya and you have the intention of actually coming to operate the business in Kenya. Now, this program aims to get 750 young people who will be the successful applicants to get either 900,000 Kenya shillings, which is $9,000, or 3.6 million shillings, 36,000 US dollars. Now, once this happens, you will also get the opportunity to get trained in business, get mentored as well. So you will need to cater for your own cost to the training venues, but the training will be free. MbeleNaBiz is sponsored by the KYEOP, which is the Kenya Youth Employment and Opportunities Project, and the Micro and Small Enterprises Authority, as well as the World Bank and the Ministry of Public Service, Youth and Gender Affairs, and the management of MbeleNaBiz will be done by KPMG. Applications are open up to September the 2nd, 2019. So you still have, as at the time of this video, about a month to sign up for MbeleNaBiz. After September 2nd, the application will be closed. In November, there will be business plan training, and in February of 2020, there will be a public announcement of the grants that will be given to the successful applicants. So it is time for you to start applying. The reason for this video is to give you information so that you can be able to sit down, come up with your business idea. I hope that you have one. There are so many videos that we have done on this channel that are for business ideas. You can check them out also in the description below so that you can look at which business can you start, which business idea would be good for you to begin. In the next section, I will actually take you through the application process. So I'll take you right into my computer so that you can be able to see how the application is actually done. So this is the site, MbeleNaBiz.go.ke, and of course this is what we were talking about. So we go to apply now, you register, you go to register, and then you put in your email address and then confirm it. Once you have done that, then you'll be able to log in. To register for access, this is what you need to do. You need to fill in the rest of this form. Then it will give you the terms and conditions, which I advise that you actually read. So what I'll do for this is just download them and then say next. Registration has been successful. We have sent an email with further information on how to log in to your account. These are the terms and conditions, and we'll read them. Use this page to manage your application and active grants. Please follow the links below to create a new application, to edit an existing application, or to perform other tasks related to your active grant award. Grant applications you create will automatically populate basic contact details directly from your profile. Before proceeding to complete an application form, please check and update your basic contact information under the Manage My Details link, which is right here, found on the left hand side of this page, and then we go to New Grant Application. To apply for funding from one of our competitions, click here. So we are trying to go through the MbeleNaBiz business plan competition, and the opening date is 24th of June, which was last month, and the closing date is on 2nd of September, as we had said earlier. So these are the conditions that are there. You can compete for a grant of 900,000 or 3.6 million, and there are conditions that are here. Applicants have the chance to receive a grant of a maximum of 3.6 million. That is number 14. The selection will follow a fair process where personal information about the applicant will be kept confidential. The selection process will include a combination of ratings on individual submissions according to a well-established set of criteria, as well as a fair process of random selection among candidates in similar levels. Please note that the selection is final. You agree to these conditions. Of course, I ask that you go through them and read all of them through and through. So this is the application guide. This is what we are going through. What you should actually look at here is that once you have done everything, there will be an email that will be sent to the lead applicant. Upon successful submission, a reference number will be given to you. Please quote this number in all future correspondence. So what will happen is that the lead applicant's contact details are entered on the form. There will be the details for use for all the communication. So on the next step, a brief summary of your business idea. We suggest that you complete this section after you have finished completing the rest of the application form. This needs to be a strong section that concisely summarizes the key points of your project and the expected business and development outcomes. You're advised to finish this as the last thing. Then we go next, because whatever I'm showing you is how the application form looks like, but of course you'll need to fill it on your own. Okay, the next section is about the lead applicant. About the lead applicant, so who is the lead person? That is the applicant, their contact details, their date of birth, nationality, ID number, where do they live, in which county, gender, highest level of education, main occupation, their email address, and alternative contact, name and alternative contact number. This is If they cannot be found on the contact that they have given, then they should give the next contact. The next thing that we'll look at is the business. And is the business registered? Yes or no? How long has it been operating? The postal address, about your current business. Then here you'll put the current activities of your company. Include also the information about the experience your organization has in this kind of business. These are the details that you need to provide. Then the next thing will be the details of the business idea that you have. The next thing you'll put is the business idea title, which will be the business idea if it is different from the business name. Here you would be stating what your business idea is. Select the focus area for your business and tell us about your business idea. How many jobs is your business idea going to create in the next 12 months? Within the above, how many jobs for young women? If you don't know at this stage, then please try to make it as an estimate. Explain how the jobs are going to be created and how will the business idea benefit other people. Because apart from job, your business should also benefit other people, and where applicable, state what it will do to the environment, efficiency, productivity gains. All this you need to put in. Then what makes your product or service different from others in the market? What are the risks to your business idea? And the amount of funding that is being requested. How do you plan to use the funds that have been received? Do you have any other sources of funding? And for your proposed business, what would the shareholding structure be? Please note that 70% of your shareholders should fall in between 18 to 35 years. So here you'll add in the shareholders that are there for your business. If it is your own business, you're the sole proprietor, then you input 100% shareholding against your name. Then the next thing is provision of other relevant information that will be required. It may include information related to your business, such as any awards won, participation in organization level training, recent expansion or change, or any relevant information regarding proof of concept for your business. Then you also need to state if you have been a previous KYEOP beneficiary. How did you hear about the MbeleNaBiz business plan competition? Then the next thing that you'll actually do is complete the below mandatory validation requirements for submission. So all these things you will need to fill up. If you haven't filled them, then it will actually show you what you need to fill. So all these things are important for you to be able to apply for MbeleNaBiz. Remember, this is an initiative to actually help you grow and start a business. This is not those mobile loans that you take, which I talked about in another video, but this is if you seriously want to get into business, then MbeleNaBiz is actually one of the things that you should seriously consider if you want to be a serious entrepreneur in 2019 and beyond.